BND, Lakeview, New York, Long Island, New York. Really, what much I do, I'm an innovative thinker. You know, I do music, but it's not just music. It's just heavy, deep thinking and creating and innovating. I've been doing it for probably like a year and some change now. You know, had a heartbreak, inspired, like pain inspires success. You know, or the road to success. You meet a lot of pain, and you know, I'm grateful for a heartbreak. A lot of people reject it, but I embraced it and became a whole better me. Trying to, you know, brand, like what's in right now is branding, and not branding ignorance. It's like building a culture within somewhere that, you know, we don't have a culture out here, you know? So somebody has to step up and create and innovate, and not only have the things I've been creating, but, you know, F Dynamo's been creating, Kenny True's been creating. Like, a lot of people on this island have been creating and been moving people, you know? Everybody's sharing energy. Everybody's harnessing another person's energy to make something creative and vivid out of their mind so the next person can get the picture. And piece by piece, we can all build this masterpiece. My inspiration is kind of weird. It's kind of actually the word creativity. I have it on a Post-it in my bathroom mirror at home, and it inspires me every day. Creativity inspires me to be consistent. To be consistent means to be strict with yourself, and a lot of people couldn't do it, you know. And I sacrificed a lot of things just so I can remain consistent, not to be relevant in the conversation, but start my own buzz in our own little circle, you know. And just to get that feedback inspires me even more each more and more day, pushing and pushing. Generally, people aren't consistent. Basically, they're really not consistent. And our island, it's a shame because it makes me cry every night. Like, you know what I mean? Because we have so many talented people, and we have an opportunity. We're from a land where nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Public Enemy, Chuck D. It all once stood for something. Fight the power. And now we gotta resurrect and revive this island to fight the power once more, yet again. BND, he's just another worker. Another, you know, the people who Martin Luther King had on his campaign or Malcolm X had on his campaign, you know, are people in offices. BND's another one of those workers. I'm not the boss. You know, Long Island's the boss. But Long Island didn't tap me to do it. I did it for the better of the company, the better the environment, the better the brand, the better the music. Everybody asks me all the time, like, why do you have to take it so seriously? I just tell them that, hey, like, you know, you gotta work hard at something. You have to work to live. My music defines who I am, BND. It defines what this island is. It's a struggle. It's how to make it out of the struggle, how to see that pure inner light by being consistent, honest, and persistent. So I think that's what people are scared of, you know, when they unify, because it's a sacrifice. That you may be that man who shot down on the battlefield, who will not live to tell the legacy. You just can't be scared to die, to lose, because your story will be told by the many people that you touched. And if you touch no one and lived in a facade, then your legacy will never live on. You have to be real. It has to exist, you know? It has to be brought into reality. You know, we fight with the fallacies of this dry-ass reality, not to say that, hey, I went out there and I fought them all, but to say that, hey, that reality isn't reality. You know, you can overcome this and pull a vivid dream out of nowhere, and that's what we're trying to do with the music. That's what we're trying to do with this culture. That's pretty much sure what F Dynamo's trying to do to a brand. That's pretty much sure what Extra Butter's trying to do to a sneaker store. That's pretty much what Kenny True's trying to do to an eclectic music person. You know, build a positive stamp on something that could be known and last forever and be known by the people that it touched. But for those that didn't touch, you know, they missed something out. You can't give nobody good taste. You can't give nobody a good eye. You can't tell nobody what clothes to wear, you know? You can never do that. But if you put it out there, the right people will find it, man. It's always great to unify, man. Always strength in numbers. This F Dynamo brand is one of the first, brands on Long Island that actually, unifies people, I believe, because, there's many other brands which we can name on Long Island, which, have a successful buzz, but nobody ever puts the exquisite taste to, like, actually having some clothes. Anybody can wear a t-shirt, but a t-shirt is not as good as, something meaning, something valuable to you. F Dynamo takes different concepts that, that are relevant to the mind that you have seen before or you haven't seen before. And I could wear any brand name and like, oh yeah, that brand name is hot. But to see, to God be the glory, to see Welcome to Long Island, to see, Hail to Victors, to see a goose, what you see in your ponds, to see what you have grew up with on the clothing line, it's real, it inspires you, and you get more out of it than just paying $20 for a t-shirt. F Dynamo is for the person who wants more than a surface encounter with the clothing line, with the brand. BND Volume 1, brand name dope, coming soon, probably mid-December sometime. Hamburger Please, the video. Great song, great concept. No, you're not patty mayonnaise on my burger. Because this shit is not duck funny, we out here starving. I have Naturally Evolved Weirdo being shot by MTV, that's coming up real soon too. It's a lot of things. I would like to take this opportunity to thank F Dynamo for this opportunity, for the interview. I'd like to shout out my whole Shanghai crew, Sounds Healing Alliances, allowing natural glory, honor, intellect. It's a lot to swallow, but it's a dope-ass movement. I'd like to shout out Long Island. I'd like to thank Extra Butter, Nassau County, Ed Mangano for not arresting me yet and allowing me to smoke good weed and clean air. BND punching out.